This year, I had the opportunity to participate in the GMTK Game Jam, one of the largest game jams ever. With over 9,000 submissions, what's the chance I actually win? First of all, if you don't know what a game jam is, I don't know why you got recommended this video, but it's basically where you get a period of time to make a game, usually with a certain theme. In the GMTK Game Jam's case, that theme was 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to GMTK Game Jam 2025. This is a crazy fast game-making marathon where you have just 4 days to make a game.
Okay, yeah, I've explained this part already.
That fits a theme. And this year's theme is just one word. Loop.
Loops. How am I gonna make a game about loops? There were two things I knew I wanted to do before starting this jam. Number one, I wanted a top-down RPG with a big world to explore, kinda like Undertale or Deltarune. The other thing is I wanted a ton of random stupid stuff you can interact with goofy text, kinda like Undertale or Deltarune. So while thinking of a concept that involves loops, I started working on the basic movement system. This is where I came up with the idea that I'd end up going with. So the idea is that you're a little loop, and you have another loop coming out of you that points towards your mouse, but still collides with the player, so it kind of goes around the player in a circle. And then I thought, what if we made another loop coming out of that loop, aka a loop of loops. Originally these loops were going to collide with like everything, so you'd have to like weave them through and around walls. Eventually I just made them go through walls because it was way more fun to play and way less buggy. So now we have our base game mechanic, but we need some stuff to go along with this to make it actually interesting to use. So the first thing I made is a button. Pretty much this button presses down when you put your loop over it. Pretty simple. Next, we obviously need something to interact with the button. So I made a door. This door opens when all of its attached buttons are pressed. There's also some doors that deactivate when all of their attached buttons are pressed. In time for the most unique game mechanic ever, a box that can be pushed. I know, crazy. And of course, we also have a button for it. Next, we have a space that the player can go over, but the box can't. And we also have the reverse, a tile that the box can go over, but the player can't. And the final game mechanic is just a loop that you can pick up. We obviously can't have the player have actually infinite loops. That would be impossible for a computer to manage. And now that we have the ideas for all of our mechanics, it's time to actually code them in. Now, of course, we actually need a dialogue system if we're gonna make a ton of stupid stuff you can interact with. So okay, we have a dialogue system. Now we need stuff to talk to. Okay, we finally have things to talk to, so now I just get to put them literally everywhere and write their amazing dialogue. You should subscribe. No. And after that, I actually made the game. I made a UI, and I did optimization. I also made a really cool ending for the game that I don't want to spoil, also so I can force you to go actually play the game yourself. Please, pretty please. I'd love it. I'd literally commit tax fraud if you did.
Government, if you're watching, no, that's sarcasm, definitely. And that was pretty much my Game Jam experience. I got a surprising amount of sleep, made a couple banger songs, which are all linked on my second channel. I know, I posted on Dev Shiggy again. Probably gonna be a while since I post again. And did I win? Drum roll, please. No, not at all. My highest category was narrative. Because, like, nobody else really makes any story in a game jam. Did I make it into the top games video? No, not that either. So, I guess I didn't win anything. But it was a very fun time. And I made a pretty cool game. So you know what? I'm happy. Subscribe and adios. Or should I say arrivederci since I'm Italian?